Talking here with Addyson McArthur from the LCCC women's volleyball team. And Addison, an 8th win on the season already for you guys. You take care of Otero in straight sets. How did it feel to get back into a really good groove out there on the court?
I think it's just awesome that we are able to come together and kind of do as a team. Like, even though there are 16 girls on the team and only 6 on the court, like, it's awesome that we can do this together. And we do have our wins together, we have our losses together, and all 16 girls are always together. And I mean, either way, like, it's always just a team thing, and I think it's really awesome that we can come away with all these 8 wins and hopefully get a lot more. So
the attacking for this team has a lot of balance right now.
Yeah.
You're one of several weapons that have really started to show themselves. How does that help you guys at the net against a team that blocks as well as Otero did?
Right, so I think especially from last year, they didn't have as strong of an offensive team, and this year coming in, we have a lot of freshmen that kind of balance it out, as well as our back row players. So with all the pieces, we can kind of come together, and I think definitely that's one of our strongest weapons, is being able to not only use the block, but like, we do have smart players, smart hitters, and they can hit around the block, find those open spaces on the court. So
talk a little bit too about the defense in the back row for you guys.
Right.
A lot of different players that can step up there.
The defense is actually really good. So normally, the passers kind of get duped. Like, it's always the hitters, like the big kill, and the setters, like, right there, and the passers are kind of just standing in the back, like, well, I helped too. So I think that's super important to, like, give them credit, and we do have a lot of great passers, some sophomores, some freshmen that come in, and together, like, our ball control is just really good. And if we have, like, a bad pass or a bad dig or something like that, we can always lean on each other in the back row to kind of get the next one. So
you guys have a chance to go to a tournament that's going to give you guys some fresh and pretty tough competition this weekend. What are you looking for the team to show in that tournament?
Yeah, so McCook, I think just coming together and like, continue to play how we're playing. I feel like over this last weekend in our last tournament, a couple of us didn't play our best, and I think coming into this next weekend, like after this week of practice, we're ready to go, and we always have those people who are going to back us up just in case we need somebody to lean on, or if we need a sub or something like that. We do have that depth on the team, which is pretty good, and I'm just really excited to see how we do in McCook. It is kind of a long drive, but we'll make it. So
should definitely be fun. Addie, thanks again, and congratulations on the great win.
Yeah, thank you.
Zach Shaver joining us. Impressive win for the Golden Eagles. It seemed like first set you guys were trying to figure out kind of their blockers. They had a couple of really good middles up front, but after that, once you got that figured out, the team seemed to start getting that groove.
Yeah, we definitely hit into their bigger block a little bit too much to start. Our hitters hadn't seen a bigger block like that for a little while, but our passing kept us in system, and once we got the middles running, then that opens up the pin hitters and don't get as much of a solid block in front of them. So passing was the key to making that offense better.
I was talking to Addie, and she mentioned that she made sure to shout out the defenders on the back row. How strong has that defensive core been for you this year so far?
It's been really good at times, and then it's been lackluster at times too. So we're just working on consistency. Our players a lot of our freshmen aren't used to playing very different styles of teams from day to day. So we're having to make some adjustments. One day maybe we play a small, fast team. Today we play a bigger, higher, slower team. So they're learning to make adjustments in game, and that's going to be key to us being more consistent.
Talk about closing that third set out too, because once you called that timeout, I think it was 12-12 or 11-12, the team just took off after that. You end up winning 14 of the next 17 points. How proud of you were they, I guess?
I wasn't real happy with that we gave up that many points in a row, especially because they hadn't earned them. It was our error, so I was a little bit disappointed in our team and kind of got on them a little bit. But then we really picked up our serving and got on their serve receive, and that was the key. And then just kind of closed it out with some good blocks. It's always fun to end a match with a big block on the left side versus their right side hitter, so that was fun to see. You
guys get to go to a tournament now that's got some really good competition that's going to be over there. You got a ranked team in Barden, Iowa Western, that's right there on the fringe of it. What do you want to see out of the team at this tournament?
Number one thing I want to see is consistency. We've got some really good stuff going on, but it seems like in each match we throw some bad chunks of points together, and we want to get rid of those and have a little bit of the roller coaster ride level out a little bit when it comes to execution. So consistency is all I'm talking about for the next 3 or 4 days.
Coach, we'll look forward to seeing you guys out there in McCook, and good luck as you get ready for it.
Thank you.